Hi guys, so for lesson 3, we're going to be learning about levels of government, okay? So I'm going to read and you just follow along. There are 3 different levels of government in our country: local, state, and national. Each level provides services to citizens. The local, state, and national governments are each divided into the same branches: the executive branch, the legislative branch, and the judicial branch. Local government. So local governments serve cities and towns. They can be organized in different ways. However, in most cities and towns, people elect a mayor or city manager as the head of the executive branch. A mayor is a leader of a community. So Indianapolis has a mayor. The people who make the rules and laws in a community are part of a city or town council. A council is a group that makes laws. Council members are often chosen by people in a community. These lawmakers make up the legislative branch. The judicial branch is made up of the cities or towns' courts. A judge decides what happens to people who do not follow the laws. Sometimes a jury or a group of citizens decides if a person breaks a law. So this picture says the mayor of New York, New Jersey marches in a community parade. The local government provides many services that people use every day. It is in charge of the local police department and fire department. The local government also provides schools, libraries, and parks. It makes sure that trash is collected. It may also cut down trees that have been damaged in storms. The local government takes care of roads. It paves roads so they are smooth. It paints the lines on the roads and puts up signs so the roads are safe for drivers. Where does the local government get the money to pay for everything, all these services? Some money comes from the state government. Other services are paid for by the taxes that local government collects. Sometimes citizens pay a fee to use services. For example, many large cities provide buses for transporting people in a city. However, you must pay to ride the bus. So here's a picture. It says local governments make sure roads are clear, so using snow plows make the roads safe. State government. Each state has a state government that runs it. The states also have constitutions. State constitutions describe the responsibilities of the governor, the legislator, and the courts. The governor is the head of the state's executive branch. So Indiana has a governor and is elected by the people in the state. So we vote for who our governor is. The state legislature makes laws for the state. Nearly all 50 states divide the legislative branch into the Senate and the House of Representatives. The people in each state elect the members of their state legislators. These lawmakers meet in the Capitol building in the state's capital city, so here in Indianapolis. State governments also have courts in their judicial branch. Judges who work in state courts listen to issues that local courts could not solve. The state government provides services too. It decides the rules for voting, such as if a person must show identification, so a license or a picture ID. State governments also work with local governments to keep up state highways. So this picture says members of the Florida legislature meet in this building in the capital city of Tallahassee. This picture says before he became president, Jimmy Carter was governor of Georgia. National government. The 3 branches of the national or federal government serve as a model for the other 2 levels of the government in the United States. The president, members of Congress, and the Supreme Court justices share the responsibilities of running the country and serving all the people. The national government also provides services that are not given at the local and state level. The national government prints paper money and makes coins. It runs the U.S. Postal Service, so the post office. It is in charge of trade between states and between countries. The national government also hires workers called rangers to monitor the national parks. The national government serves the whole nation in other ways too. Every 10 years, the national government takes a census or a count of the population. This count helps the government decide how much money different communities need. The national government can also organize an army. The army is used to protect the nation or its people. The government sometimes has soldiers provide services. Soldiers help people and communities after harsh storms. So it says picture here. Rangers teach about plants and animals in the national parks. Governments work together. Even though the local, state, and national government all have their own responsibilities, they often work together. They work together to complete large projects such as building roads, bridges, and buildings. Local and state leaders may also ask the national government for help if they are unable to provide enough help for their citizens. The three levels of government do similar kinds of work. They all collect taxes from citizens. This money is used to pay for the services the government provides. The national government collects taxes on the money people earn from their jobs. Some states also collect this tax too. Local governments collect taxes on items people buy and homes that people buy, such as homes and the businesses they own. The courts in all three levels also work together. If a local court cannot resolve an issue, the case then moves to state court. Cases that are not resolved by the state court may then be decided upon the United States Supreme Court justices. So this is a picture of a local courtroom. All right, guys, that's it. Thank you for listening.